Gonna be honest, this time I don't know if this is working, so it should be working. But who knows? Things happen, sometimes things doesn't work, sometimes things work. It's weird because I have the headphones. I wasn't quite happy to change the resolve settings to not use headphones again and like shala shala shala. I think that I could do that later. But I feel that I have better use of like subtle sounds using the headphones, using the speakers somehow. So probably because I don't I'm not using like 5.1 audio or so. Yeah, let's just do this way. This way should work. So today we're going to be working on these dream reality scenes. I have some of them. I have here my shot list that it says how many I have done. I am like halfway done. I think so.
For those days when art feels
Okay, I don't know where I leave that stuff open. Look for it. It should be this one. I don't know what is over here. To be on this group. Okay, so I am done. Like around half of it. Yep, half of it is done. So most of the things are done at this point. Like I'm missing like one scene because like suddenly like one scene on the intro. I mean, two scenes to film because eh. So I need to film those to edit those. I need to what else I need to do? I need some VFX to finish that I think is probably render or like some of them should be some simple camera shake that we can do easily today. So let's see what else do we have. So I have been working on adding the sum to this, right? So for that, I guess that I'm gonna change to this one and this one and show you what I have, right? I have this scene. So this is the whole timeline. I have some like audio, audio blocking, like some placeholder audio for the music. And I change it afterwards. But today I have work all over around here, I guess. Yeah, over here. All of this chunk is done. Besides like two scenes that I'm missing. That is this one and this one scene that I am noticing. I'm going to need to move the whole timeline shifted towards my right. Then I'm missing this and this because I'm being practicing the drone. Secondly, because there is stuff that I still require, like a special material that I need to make this scene happen as I recreate it afterwards. I have done some of this. This one I like. It's subtle, and I am missing this scene here. And then I have this scene. I have even like a intro sort of stuff. I'm going to make it change because I don't like how it's so simple. Um, and I have work on these scenes. So yeah, I was working on this scene.
This time are pretty simple. You have
You
the
can
next
listen
5 weeks
this.
to replace this demo scene with
So what I'm gonna do is since this happens
demo.
and then it's happening these scenes, I'm gonna add some glitch sounds. So what I have been doing, they have I installed the far right library. And what I usually do is I look for the word it does not give me anything. It does not matter. I probably should create the group again here. New tab and like that. There you go. So now I can go and I go to YouTube. Oh, that is not the sound library. From URL, it's okay. It does not matter. Why it is not loading? I don't know. Then I go to this is my channel. Yeah, this is my channel. I'll go to YouTube Studio. Here we should have audio library on YouTube. And I'm usually just going to sound effects and look for what I want. There is nothing that I found there. I have been just being able to work with this theory. That is free sound, YouTube, and the Farlight library. Like those three have been useful. So I can go to and then I found a glitch. So I want like something that is just like not like a quick view. No? Usually what I do is just like imagine where I work my sound. It's like I see this is it, right? And it's like I need to build up this, so it needs to be like a noise like and then here I'm gonna keep that sound and I know what I'm gonna use for that sound. So I just need like that like a buzzing sound. Not that. Let me see if I have like a buzz sound. Nope. That seems to that will work for the bass, like the general audio, like the but I have one sound that I wanna add for that one. That no. No, I just want like a that could work. That no. No. Nope. Nope. Okay, there is a lot of them. So let me simplify my search to get something like a digital collage only. No. No. Probably that one can help us, but for now, I want like a buzzing sound. More than like a. Probably this is the best one that we have so far. I wanna open it in a new tab, so to keep it in mind. Oh, I'm gonna use this one because giving us multiple samples, so it's multiple of the same. So what I wanna do is I'm going to download this. I download it. I'm gonna move this here just in case. Going to do one. I need two of these. Need to file explorer. There you go. Now I can go to this folder that I have all my sound. So I'm gonna just do this short glitch. And I go here to not effects to media pool. I have this folder where I have all the sounds that I have either imported or I think that there is also like the ones that I see on the library, which it sucks, but let's see where here is the glitch happening. So I usually put it like 2 frames after we see it, or before we see it. Probably here before. So wait, so this is audio 7. What am I doing is usually checking here. Looking audio 7 track. This is only mono audio. I think so. Yeah, I think that this is mono audio. And this is why I use the headphones, because it's easier for me to listen only one that the surrounding. So this is mono audio. I'm gonna move it one down. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to add it a little of reverb to this sound. I'm going to go to audio effects. I'm gonna add a reverb sound. I'm gonna put it super close room. I think that it is the bathroom. That is the closest room. Yep, that is the way. So what I'm gonna do is also I'm gonna add like a echo. I'm going to also first that let's use the equalizer. I wanna increase the loud tones, right? Something like this. And I'm gonna add distortion. Let me use this lo-fi radio. And up. Crunchy. No, I think that I'm not gonna use this one. Sorry. Sometimes I'm just looking at this and like seeing what of these effects I can use, because I think that those are the only ones that I can use. I don't know. Echo. Let's see if I add an echo. How this looks. We can just solo the track, so we can focus on this. Let's use swirling close. Yeah, that echo should help. So now we have that scene goes there. We want this to be a little subtle, so I'm gonna just decrease the sound. So when we hit everything, it's just subtle there, like it's there, but it's not predominant on everything. So let's cut this and look for the next scene. And around here, go and have the next one. Right. We can put this. We can use this sound on this transition. So now, and we can just delete this and let's work only on this shot here, right? So now I have that. Let me see, because I think that I have that. I have it on a separate folder. I know that it's so. This one? Yeah, that is my sound. It's just cricket sound. But that is the sound that I'm gonna use. I can just open it with let me see if I have here easily to access. Why you don't have this? It's going to be easier if I do this. Audacity, it's gonna be open here, but I don't install now. I think that Audacity at this point should be probably better for editing, but whatever. I'm going to go here and I want to show the spectrogram. Yep, it's this. This is the sound. So, don't save the project. I don't need to save it. Import it here. It's this. But for our purposes, it's like a small element. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this and this, and I'm also going to do not the band, the volume. I'm gonna put it on -0, which then makes me think that I don't need this. To here, going to 100 volume. Well, not 100, obviously, that should be too much. 6, -6.
Bro, the red sound is back.
Wait, do you are running mono also? Yeah, you're also mono. I make you mono, right? Yeah, because of the reasoning behind it.
Replace this demo scene with your
So now, there was a way that I can see the effects, right? So I can just move this closer towards here.
Back.
just make sure you don't mess
They move like this. And some bubbles here. Yeah, this
So -30 is where you listen to. I want that on.
is this.
you have the next item.
So from here, then work click here. I'm gonna move it a little up, so -40.
Back.
Just make sure you don't mess
They move like this.
You start hearing the
Some bubbles here. Yeah, this is very nice. Bro, the red sound is back. Yeah.
So we can just here. I'm gonna leave this like this. I was going to leave it like time-lapse, but I didn't work on this way, so on this scene, when it changed to this scene, I'm going to add another keyframe, right? So I am able to do this a little level.
Bro, the red sound is back. Yeah.
So you hear it more over there, right? So now what we can do is select all of these frames and make it fade like this. So now it should get
Replace this demo scene with your own.
Back.
Just make sure you don't mess
They move like this.
like an interesting curve. Something like this.
scene with your own.
Back.
Just make sure you don't mess
They move like this. And some bubbles
And you start
here.
hearing it slowly
This is very
appearing.
nice.
And then
Bro,
suddenly it's
the red
super
sound is
clear.
back. Yeah.
Right, and from here, I'm gonna copy this. And I'm going to reset this. I'm just gonna move it like a little low.
Every time.
So here we get like a stuck spot, you know? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use effects, open effects, not open effects, audio effects. But we need a transition actually. So I'm gonna fade it on 0, I guess. Let's remove this tail here. And on this one, let's remove this tail. So then we crossfade it on 0.
The red sound is back. Yeah. Not again. Every
So let me see which scene is this one. Scene D1B. Why have that scene done? Where I have those shots render. So this is computer, so it should be this one. Camde 1B. This one? No. This is the community. That's not. This one? Like the weird thing is that I don't have like a Monica placeholder, which I usually have. I have the shot done. I need to showcase this. I have this shot. I'm wondering if it's here. Because I see the render. Found the render. It's not there. Then let me see, because where was this founded? Here, everything today. What is that? It's D1. It's in 2D1. I should have it on this camera. I have only two EXR sequences, which means that I don't have this added. I'm just gonna add it. Let's remove all of this. So first of all, I'm gonna just do this because it's the way that I know how to do this. Not loot, I was missing that. It's color space. It's a simple transport, color space correction, and we transfer from linear. This should be ACCG actually. ACCG. So if we look at this looks okay. Don't know why I had those dots there, but it should be okay. So now, we can just go to have this confusion. So what do you do this? New fusion clip. It was just Shift F. So I forgot what was this into the one. Yes. Right? It was into the one. It was like a purplish color. So the colors is just for me to identify them. So we can go to media pool. Then, I mean, we can go to this one. And then I have here, this is like the uh, real footage. So we have this one. We can change again this one. This one, but this one. And then it's probably once I select both, move you here. There you go. They are both aligned now. They should be aligned. So let's just preview this. Okay, that is not working. Why? So you should go around here. Okay, this one I'm just noticing that. Let's just use the combine for now. Please put me Resolve Studio here. Why? Why I did wrong? Did I import it wrong this? Because I have been doing this for all of them actually. So oh, because I used to do it's not loot selected, sorry. This is input transport, color space correction, ACCG. There you go. So now why do you have that stupid watermark on you? I don't know what is what's happening. I should probably align it up here, upside there.
Not again. Every time this happens more and more often. I have been doing this almost.
Wait, do this work? Let's wait for this to bake the cache. So we know if it's working or not. Okay, we can go frame by frame here. I mean, it's a little not well, but I guess that this works. So if I go here, let's go one frame before, like here, and now this frame is where we should get this one. So let's use the combine. I was gonna put the combine here. So this is the computer, blah blah blah. And we should move it one frame, right? Okay, it's moving too fast. Okay, and this frame is where it starts moving, so I'm gonna put it here. No, we need to put it on this frame, I think so. This is the frame where it should be appearing. Yep. Yep, that is the frame. Okay, got it. So now, so fun fact, this is an error of the camera. So I don't think that we need to mask anything on here. So it's just going to be, let's use the, first of all, let's add the shadow catcher. We are going to multiply this. I'm gonna put it all over 100% on this. Let's just recall this shadow. Let's clone it. This one, we need an effect just to be consistent with the other ones. And is VFX IO. We have linear to sRGB. It was linear to sRGB, right? Linear to Rec 709. Okay, linear to Rec 709. I was lying to you. Linear to Rec 709. So go back here. Linear to Rec 709. We put this around here. So we have this beautiful shininess. Then this shadow, and we need this computer. Going to be the computer on. So about it should be composite. Combine. Then we merge this with this. It should be only like merge like that. So now what we do is that we added blur, Gaussian blur, so it's not that bad. That's going to be too much. Probably we look at these keys a little bit like this. So it's a little defocus, but not so much defocus. Right? We have this. What else do we add? Also, we add the same blur on the shadow. And we need fill gray, which people think that filling gray in unresolved is paid feature. And it's normally that case, but if you use this resolve feature, it is not paid. So I just noticed that the blur should go after. So we should go from here to the fill, here to the Gaussian blur. That because that way we get like this. Show you this. Like this is before, this is after. So it's like making it disappear. So on this one, I want it to be a little bigger, but less strong, like this. I'm gonna decrease also the strongness and the roughness. So when we change it, like it's almost like it was never there. I'm just gonna 1, 2, 3 resets. We plug it here. And what we do now is that that's done. Going to I'm going to couple of both together. Okay, so now what we can do is we can add another film grain. So this one, it should be, let's reset this. This one is going to be not monochrome, but color-wise variation. We're gonna decrease the strength a lot, increase the roughness. decrease the offset so it's a little subtle. And now you can see we have noise on the light. That is not how this works, right? Noise happens because sensor does not receive a lot of stuff. That's a lot of information. So it creates noise that we call noise, right? What I usually do is I go here, I go to luminance, and we create this alpha mask. But we want the opposite. We want the blacks to be white and the whites to be black. So we decrease it so the window should be black. And we get this set of depth map that we can use as our mask. But now what you can do is like you can see that there is not much noise here, and we can just change to the master strength. Like we have it max and there is no noise there. So we have it like this. So, and then we can just copy and paste that. This time we put it monochrome. We put it very small. We can also change this. So but not from there. We need it from in actually. This, so we invert it also. We keep it like this, so not full dark. It's like this gray because you can see that the original image has some noise over there. If we do this and we increase the strength, you can see that I am adding noise there. Right, so we are going to modify this. Something like this. Should do, and now we just decrease the strength until it's not that, until it's subtle, like that. Something that I usually do is like I have this here. I have this strength, I usually divide it by 2. But you usually like overshoot this stuff. So now we have this. So this should be done now. Okay, so that's the one. So we can just start like completing the scenes. For example, this one. It's like I just want to say, this one I have it marked like I have done the effects, but it's one of those that I have like, oh, it's incomplete effects because I render it, but I never. I'm gonna put it like done now. We're working on this sound. The sound from the scene before it's done.
Replace this demo
This
scene
is in
with your
here.
own
Back.
Just make sure you don't mess
They move like this.
So B2 is
Double
this one.
here. Yeah, this is gonna be amazing.
This one. These two sounds are done.
Every time this happens.
Let's wait for this to render. I think that we can just delete this one. Like the tracking is not perfect.
Delay.
I don't know why there is this mask here error. Like, what is this change on the masking here? So this one, I don't know if I have it. This T2 a scene. According to my notes here, to publish it when I wanted to finish it, should be finishing like, what is that data here? Should be finishing like around 4 activities, 4 shots per day, right? And we have like 2 now. So the point is that the zone should be easy. We're probably going to skip this one. Let me see my shot list here. Because I have written what zones do I want it. Yeah, like that glitch, it stays until this is seen. That is technically
You have done it in the past.
now that's rendered, so we can
Past.
look at it.
Self. Not again. Every time this happens.
I just noticed an error here. I'm gonna leave it.
Every time this happens. More and more often. I have been doing this almost every day. Every day.
I don't know what is that sound that I recorded,
Every day.
because this is like from this shot and this is the camera.
But
Oh no, it's not the camera. I mean, I don't have any sound here. Here is the camera. There you go. Hold on. Don't know what was that sound, but it fits perfectly.
I know you can.
Why it is like that?
More and more often. But
Gonna duplicate this. Crossfade 0.
you can fix it in the time, right? You have done it in the past. I know you can.
That was the clock ticking, that was not the storage, so. So again, we remove it from this area. I'm gonna delete this so I can clone this properly. Crossfade on 0.
But you can fix it in the time, right? You have done it in the past. I know you can. Try again, Monica.
So on these ones, I have the idea of just like having the glitches. So
You must understand that almost comes from them at one point.
so this is the scene D2, right? Do I have that shot D1, D2? Okay, I have D2. I don't know why then all of these don't work. I'm going to import it. Like this. Again, we just seems to transport space correction, and we want it to be ACCU. So now this one we can go on this shot. So this is like the VFX that I done. That is the original plate. This one we fake it with this one. Like we actually just fade that with this other plate. So cool. We have our live action plate here. And then what I'm gonna do is I go into media pool, edit 2, I say. So shadow, headshot, shadow the hedgehog. We are gonna go shadow capture. Okay, then we have here, and there should be a multiply. So you can see here the screen already, right? So shadow, we go and do the same. So we copy, we paste it, copy, we paste it. We put computer because it's a computer. This is the combined stuff. Search here, and it's there. Fine. So now what we do is I'm gonna add a film grain. We have a grain, but I like more the film grain. I don't know what difference is, but I'm usually using film grain. I don't know if there is difference at all actually. But having this pipe, this strength, this roughness, this offset, so it creates stuff. We change the seed, paste the same one here. We need to add a Gaussian blur. We decrease this the blurriness to be we decrease the blurriness to be similar to the shot here. It needs to be almost defocused, but that's too much. So it's just barely focusing, like this. Let's go 0.35. A little more. You can go a little more than that. Something like this. We paste this. And the shadows, the film rim here is too big, so gonna decrease it. And decrease it here. Okay, that's more subtle, that's much better. Then I have two bitmaps, one, two, both are fit by the image. One, two film frames. We're going to invert this. And this one upstairs selected. This one should be the luminance value. I want it. So black should be black. I'm gonna deactivate the monochrome. Do like this. So now we just do this film grain. Again, small and subtle. something like that. Big one luminance, invert. Like this, okay. There you go. So that's other shot done.
No, because about that almost come from me in one second.
Let's see if there is no
Bro,
keyboard interaction.
Sam. No, again. Every time this happens, more and more often. I have been doing this almost every day. This almost
I think that I wanna have. I think this. I don't know if I.
every time this
Let's just see if this works. Yeah. Let's just go to. Not this one, not this one, this one. Pen writing. We're gonna make it more deep.
happens more and more often. I have been doing this almost every day.
No, I don't like it. I think I'm gonna
More and more
use
often. I have been doing this almost every day. But because this is in the past, right? You have done it in the past. I know you can.
this one. This is in the. This is in. I should be able to come here. This is in. Some glitches and shalala shalala. So VFX done. Sound. All of these are in progress. Before that, the sound is done. I'm just missing like these three scenes that I haven't even recorded. So I think that we should be able to get done until this shot. I don't think that I have this render. So when we reach this shot, like it should be questioned if we can continue or how much have I been here? Does not tell me. I should go here. Almost an hour, so this should be even like we get to a point where I should stop for doing some effects and it's not like and like if so I feel that one of these is going to be just like I need to render.
I know you can. Try again, Monica.
Yeah, like this should be good. This should be good. This should be ish. This should work. I feel that this is gonna work. So let's just wait for a second for this to render. Just to see if there is something else that we can add. Like I usually just watch it and see like, oh, we can add this, this, and this. Like I have like things that I knew that I wanna add. Like it's like, oh, we need to add the sound of this effect or this stuff. This we need to listen to this. But on this example, like I was like, oh, it's probably going to only need this and watch it.
I know you can. Try again, Monica.
I don't see anything else that we can add.
You must understand that almost come to an end at one point.
Okay, so that is good. I'm gonna remove this. So we're only missing doing this, like 100% too. So we have here another glitch. I think it was this one, right? Okay, so that one is still remaining. So what I do is just wait. Do this. I want to crossfade it on not 0. I want to crossfade it on 3. I think that here is question of me just adding this sound. Questionable. This again. Put it on crossfade of 3 frames. I don't know if you are hearing the dog barking. Probably you are hearing even the truck. But I don't know. So I think that at this point I just keep repeating this.
Monica,
And then
Monica,
we should get it over until here. I'm just gonna. I feel that that was just too predictable, so I'm gonna just do this. So it's less like repetitive. I don't know if this is gonna work, but let's just listen to it.
point. Monica, Monica.
I think that that like repetitiveness just helps a little bit. I'm gonna repeat this again. This one should be on 0 because that is the case.
You there? Monica.
Right? You have done it in the past. I know you can.
Try again, Monica, but
So I want some
you
sound
must
from that
understand
side.
that
Need to think
almost come
what
to an
is.
end at one point. Monica, Monica.
I need something there, like a turn off, like a you know, like here is there is something inconsistency that is just like blue light, but we are getting like a red light. I don't know if you. Oh yeah, you can. You can. You can. Okay, it have been an hour on this.
Are you there? Monica.
So it should be like this, and then like a. So let's see if we have something like that, like turn. Books, paper, a generator. Something here on the internet. Generator. That's not what I want. Look here. Uh, Store. Speaker. Uh, uh, Off. If we look for power. Just look for all. Stop. Enough of those. Snap. Switch snap. Just look for generator. We hit something, you hit something. Okay, we can use that. Let me just open it, okay? Shut it down. Just look for another way of looking for this. Okay, I'm gonna stay with the one that we found, this one. So let's download this. Oh, sound. Just put it up. Let's rename it. Simple name that I can understand easily. Editor off. Then we should do this.
Monica! Monica, are you there? Monica!
So probably I'm gonna crossfade it from 0 to this one. If this one is multi-page, so this is how do you track them.
Monica!
It works. So now this one, just track it like this.
Monica! Monica!
Let's do some semitones down. Let's do it 12 and -6.
Monica! Monica! Monica, are you there?
We can add a reverb to this. Like I love to have reverbs. Let's add it like a semi-open big room like this.
Monica! Monica! Monica!
Refine. Increase this way.
Monica! Monica, are you there? Monica! Sometimes the end comes before that you expected. Monica! Monica, are you there? Monica!
Let's just fade it a little bit.
Monica! Monica!
Let me just play with the semitones. If I revert it to original,
Monica! Monica!
yeah, like that's too much. So if I highlight it,
Monica!
doesn't sound good. So if I download this maximum,
Monica!
it's just too much. So let's do it on 12.
Monica!
Let's do it on 5.
Monica!
So we need to
Monica! Monica, are you there? Monica! 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 Monica, are you there? Monica! Monica! Monica, are you there?
okay,
Monica!
that sounds like that is decent. Can we change this? Probably less aggressive like this.
Monica! Monica, are you there?
Something like this.
Monica! Monica! Monica, are you there? Monica!
Probably question here of changing the room size. Let's just use like a studio size.
Monica! Monica, are you there? Monica!
This is for example
Monica! Monica!
theater for example.
Monica! Monica, are you there? Monica!
I like more the studio.
Monica! Monica! Monica, are you there? Monica!
Let's delete this.
Sometimes the end comes before the you expected.
Wait, I'm still here. Don't turn it off.
I just wanna leave
I
this.
want to die.
Just to make
This
like
is
this again.
heavy. It hurts. I
Because this
can
sound
do
is just annoying
everything
enough.
with that.
Monica, I'm sorry, but this is over. There is no second chance this time. This is not longer your game. You are. I'm sorry, but
Let's see if we have that also. It was this one. The 3 is this one. Have it also. Nice. Oh, we import all of this. Like here's the thing. Like I was like, oh, I don't. There's no way that I have not rendered, or I think that I'm just missing like 2 renders that I haven't done. Like I am sure. This is input transport, color space correction, ACCG. So we should be putting this one here. This one is a 1 to 1. So now we can do this, and then we can do this. Go. So now, pa 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 pa. We have it like this. Probably this one. I think that we're gonna just keep these two and leave it here, because I think that this shot. I mean, probably I can be surprised myself, right? And like I have done it already, but don't know. So let's go to this shot. What was this one? The oh, it crashes. Well, I think that I'm gonna leave it here. Don't feel super like this is something that's entertaining. I don't know, probably is, but don't feel that there is going to be a lot of me doing here. Like most of the time, it's just like not a lot of things to do. Let me restart Resolve. Like it's just me doing this sound. I'm starting to get headache because the headphones, so I'm gonna take it off and set up the Resolve to use the speaker instead of the headphones. I'm like, yep. So let's just leave it here. It was quick dream, but at last it was a dream. Oh, I probably should do something different. I probably, because like I should do this and update my drivers or anything else. So yeah, let's leave it here. It was fun for me. Like for me, it was fun. Like for me, doing this are fun. They are okay. The problem is that we usually just not getting like all that I want to do. So, so apparently this one is going to take a mod to be arriving. So I don't know if I'm gonna finish for when I want or like the date I want. Because this stuff that I am missing just to record the last shots are in a month arriving. So I don't know, I could be surprised and that arrives before. But hopefully it does. Hopefully it does. Hopefully we get beautiful things before that. Yep, I was right. There is a new driver for GGG for Resolve. I don't know if this is gonna help. I don't think that crashed because of that. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it here. It was cool, like quick, but yeah, have fun. See you in another stream.